Have you ever felt overwhelmed in a stressful situation? Whether it's at work, in traffic, or during a personal crisis, staying calm can seem impossible. But what if you could learn to maintain your composure no matter what? Today, we're diving into Stoic lessons that can help you stay calm in any situation. Welcome to Stoicism Today, Wisdom for Modern Life. In this channel, we bring ancient Stoic wisdom to help you navigate modern challenges. Let's get started. Stress is an inevitable part of life, and it comes in many forms. We all face situations that test our patience and composure daily. Let's take a moment to consider some common scenarios that can trigger stress and explore the negative impacts of losing control in these situations. But the impact of stress doesn't stop at immediate reactions. Chronic stress, the kind that builds up over time from ongoing pressures, can have serious long-term effects on our health. It can lead to issues such as high blood pressure, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Mentally, it can cause anxiety, depression, and a sense of burnout. The feeling of being constantly on edge can drain your energy, making it difficult to enjoy life and diminishing your overall quality of life. Moreover, stress affects our productivity and decision-making. When we are overwhelmed, our ability to think clearly and make rational decisions is compromised. This can lead to mistakes, missed opportunities, and a general decline in performance, whether at work, at home, or in personal projects. Stoicism offers practical tools to not only manage stress, but to transform it into an opportunity for growth and inner strength. Stoic philosophy offers practical tools to help us stay calm, no matter what life throws our way. At the core of Stoicism are key principles that, when applied, can significantly improve our ability to handle stress and maintain composure. Let's delve deeper into these principles and see how they can be integrated into our daily lives. One foundational Stoic principle is focusing on what we can control. This idea, championed by Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, is about recognizing the limits of our influence. In any stressful situation, there are factors we can influence and others we cannot. For example, you can't control traffic, but you can control your reaction to it. Instead of fuming behind the wheel, you can use the time to listen to a podcast, practice deep breathing, or plan your day. This shift in focus from external circumstances to internal responses can reduce anxiety and help you maintain a calm demeanor. Another vital principle is accepting the present moment. This doesn't mean resigning to your fate, but rather embracing what is happening right now without resistance. It's about being fully present and aware, even in uncomfortable situations. By accepting the present moment, you free yourself from the burden of wishing things were different. For instance, in a work conflict, instead of dwelling on what should have been said or done, accept the situation as it is and focus on constructive ways to move forward. This acceptance can lead to more thoughtful responses and a greater sense of peace. Practicing self-discipline is another cornerstone of Stoic thought. Self-discipline involves training your mind and body to respond calmly and rationally, even under pressure. This practice can include regular meditation, mindfulness exercises, or even simple breathing techniques. By cultivating self-discipline, you build a mental and emotional buffer against stress. Think of it as preparing your mind like an athlete prepares their body through regular practice and resilience training. Over time, this discipline helps you stay composed and make better decisions, even in high-stress situations. Another aspect of Stoic practice is the concept of premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. This involves mentally preparing yourself for potential challenges and adversities. By contemplating possible difficulties and visualizing your responses, you can reduce the shock and stress when they actually occur. For example, before a big presentation, consider what might go wrong: a technical glitch, a tough question, or a moment of forgetfulness. By visualizing these scenarios and planning your responses, you enter the situation with a sense of preparedness and calm. Stoics also emphasize the importance of keeping a rational perspective. This means viewing situations objectively and not letting emotions cloud your judgment. In stressful moments, it's easy to catastrophize and imagine the worst-case scenario. However, by stepping back and assessing the situation rationally, you can often see that the problem is not as dire as it seems. For instance, if you receive critical feedback at work, instead of taking it personally and reacting defensively, try to view it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Another helpful Stoic exercise is journaling. Marcus Aurelius himself was known for his personal reflections, which he documented in his Meditations. By regularly writing down your thoughts, feelings, and reactions to various events, you can gain clarity and perspective. Journaling helps you process your emotions, identify patterns in your behavior, and reinforce your commitment to Stoic principles. It's a practical way to stay grounded and maintain inner peace amid external chaos. Lastly, the practice of gratitude is a powerful Stoic tool. By regularly acknowledging and appreciating the good things in your life, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. This positive mindset can significantly reduce stress and increase your overall sense of well-being. For instance, at the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect on what you're grateful for. This could be something as simple as a supportive friend, a successful project, or even just the fact that you made it through the day. Gratitude helps you maintain a balanced perspective and fosters resilience against stress. By integrating these Stoic principles into your daily life, focusing on what you can control, accepting the present moment, practicing self-discipline, premeditating potential challenges, keeping a rational perspective, journaling, and practicing gratitude, you can build a strong foundation for maintaining calm and composure in any situation. These practices are not just philosophical concepts, but practical tools that can transform your approach to stress and enhance your overall well-being. Let's explore some powerful Stoic quotes and stories that illustrate the profound impact of maintaining composure in challenging circumstances. These timeless lessons from Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers can guide us in our daily lives, helping us stay calm and resilient. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote emphasizes that our true power lies in our ability to control our reactions. Imagine a scenario where you're faced with a sudden, unexpected problem at work. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and react impulsively. But by focusing on controlling your mind and response, rather than the external event, you can approach the situation with a clear and calm mindset. This shift in focus from external circumstances to internal control is a fundamental Stoic principle that can help you navigate even the most stressful situations with grace. Another profound insight comes from Epictetus, who said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This underscores the importance of our reactions over external events. Consider the story of Viktor Frankl, a renowned psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor. During his time in concentration camps, he observed that those who survived were not necessarily the physically strongest, but those who maintained control over their inner world. Frankl's ability to find meaning and maintain composure in the face of unimaginable adversity is a testament to the power of our reactions. His story aligns perfectly with Epictetus's teaching, illustrating that our response to life's challenges defines our experience and resilience. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, noted, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This quote highlights how our thoughts can amplify our stress and suffering. Think about a time when you anticipated a challenging conversation or event. Often the anxiety and dread leading up to it are far worse than the actual event. By recognizing that much of our suffering is self-imposed through our imagination, we can reduce unnecessary stress. Practicing mindfulness and staying present can help mitigate this anticipatory anxiety, allowing us to face challenges more calmly. Consider the story of Admiral James Stockdale, a U.S. Navy officer who was shot down during the Vietnam War and spent 7.5 years as a prisoner of war. During his captivity, Stockdale relied heavily on Stoic principles to endure the physical and mental torture he faced. He applied the concept of premeditatio malorum, preparing his mind for the worst-case scenarios and focusing on what he could control, his own thoughts and actions. Stockdale's resilience and leadership became a beacon of hope for his fellow prisoners. He later credited his survival to the teachings of Epictetus, demonstrating how Stoic principles can provide strength and composure even in the most dire circumstances. Another compelling story is that of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison under apartheid. Mandela's remarkable ability to remain composed and focused during his imprisonment was partly inspired by Stoic principles. He practiced patience, discipline, and maintained hope, turning his suffering into a source of strength and purpose. Mandela's story shows us that even in the face of extreme adversity, maintaining composure and focusing on inner control can lead to profound personal and social transformation. Marcus Aurelius himself faced immense challenges during his reign as Roman emperor, including wars, a plague, and political strife. Despite these hardships, he maintained his composure and led with wisdom and strength. His personal writings, known as meditations, reveal his dedication to Stoic principles. He often reminded himself to stay focused on what he could control and to accept the present moment as it is. One of his reflections reads, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." This powerful insight teaches us that our perceptions shape our experiences, and by changing our perspective, we can alleviate much of our distress. The Stoics also believed in the power of community and support. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Men exist for the sake of one another. Teach them then or bear with them." This reminds us that in stressful times, seeking support and offering it to others can strengthen our resilience. Building a community that understands and practices Stoic principles can create a support system that helps everyone stay calm and composed during challenging times. By reflecting on these quotes and stories, we can see the transformative power of Stoic principles in maintaining composure. Whether it's through the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the resilience of Admiral James Stockdale, the patience of Nelson Mandela, or the supportive community envisioned by the Stoics, these lessons teach us to navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. By integrating these Stoic insights into our daily lives, we can cultivate a mindset that remains calm under pressure and resilient in the face of adversity. Remember, the essence of Stoicism is not to eliminate stress, but to transform our response to it. This inner transformation is the key to staying calm and composed in any situation. To recap, the key Stoic lessons for staying calm in any situation include focusing on what you can control, accepting the present moment, practicing self-discipline, premeditating potential challenges, keeping a rational perspective, journaling, and practicing gratitude. By integrating these principles into your daily life, you can navigate stress with grace and resilience, improving your mental health and relationships. If you found this video helpful, please comment, like, and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts and let us know how you apply Stoic principles in your daily life. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep living your truth.